As you may know, I've been getting letters for the past several months that just say the word F-A-R-T on them. That's all they say. We've had a warning that one might be coming that is not to be opened near electronic devices.
Yeah.
That's an unusual warning.
Yeah, so I guess mail didn't come yesterday.
No.
Does anybody in the room have a pacemaker?
I'll have to hold it way out.
Well, the email was sent to me, and this person said, don't tell him, but make sure he's away from electronic equipment. And I was like, I got to warn him then. Like, we can't. Yeah.
We're surrounded by electronic equipment.
That's all we have.
Yes.
It's time for BB Shea to step up and open a package.
I mean,
Yeah.
he should be the package opener from now on. But we get these letters that say F-A-R-T. One, and it's because I hate that word. I hate the word, and people are tormenting me with it. Chris Demm got one that simply said Billy Joel. Dave Aiken got one that simply said the Beach Boys because they don't like Billy Joel and the Beach Boys. Now, Biggie jokingly one day said, you know what I can't stand? Cash. Straight cash, homie. And here
they come.
Here they come. $25 here, $30 there, $50. And Biggie pays it forward. And a couple of times he has given out $30, $50, whatever it might be, usually at gas stations because of gas prices right now. And people are very appreciative in getting the money. But I came up with an idea. I said, you know what? It just hit me one day. So I said, next time you do that, if you're at the gas station, say, I'm Biggie from the Two Guys Named Chris show, and we want to pay for part of your gas today. Here's $40, here's $20, whatever it might be that you've got in your hand. That way, the show gets a little credit. Maybe that person puts on social media, guess what Biggie from Two Guys Named Chris did. So that was my idea. I brought it to
you decided to take the goodness out of the actual deed.
Yes.
And try to not exactly monetize it, but profit from it somehow in the long run.
Get something from it. I figure, why not? I mean, the person's getting money for gas. At the very least, we should get a little goodwill. I mean, Biggie's doing something nice, so tell the person.
Yeah, and that's what you were hoping for.
I'm doing something really nice for you.
I'm doing something nice.
You put my niceness on your social media?
Would you? I don't know that we should say, I didn't want to go to say, put it on your social media. I just say, here it is. I'm Biggie from the Two Guys Named Chris show. It's for you. And then let them go about it as they please, But I stressed, let's make sure we get a little advertising out there for it.
Make sure you tell them who you are.
Let's do this. Exactly.
Yes. Is it in the Bible like that? No.
But it doesn't hurt to get a little self-promotion when you're doing that. So yesterday, Biggie does exactly that. He gives away money again. And
I did. I finally spotted someone. I thought, okay, I'm going to give it. This lady, she had a van full of kids. She looked stressed. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to take some of this burden away from her.
Yes.
So I pulled out the $25, and I did exactly what you said. I said, hello, I'm Biggie with the Two Guys Named Chris show, and we just wanted to pay it forward and help pay for your gas today. And I handed the 20 and the 5 towards her, and she said, huh?
Is that how you envision it, Kelly, in your head?
Yes, of course. Huh? Yeah. Do what?
And I repeated, I said, I'm big. Now I'm more rushed. Because now I'm flustered. So I'm like, I'm Biggie from the Two Guys Named Chris show, and we just wanted to help pay for your gas. And she took a step back from the pump and stared at me and slowly reached out and grabbed the money with 2 fingers, like kind of scissored it. And just went, like a puzzled, thank you.
Thank you. And goodbye.
And then I'm flustered now, so I'm just like, scurry. Like I just get away as quick as I can.
All right. Do you think she put it on her social media?
Maybe.
This weird big dude accosted me. Look out.
Yeah. Well, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure she just crumpled it up. Because when I drove by, she was pumping gas and just seemed kind of still puzzled by what had happened. I don't think she took it and went in and paid.
Do you think she got home and her husband or boyfriend saw the $25? Where'd you get this $25?
Without a doubt.
And do you think she said, a fat guy at the gas station gave it to me more than your ass has ever done?
I thought I told you to lay off the whoring.
You want me to believe that some fat guy came up to you and gave you $25 for no reason.
All right.
Kids start crying and wailing in the background.
He said he was Biggie from Two Guys Named Chris. What the hell is that? I never heard of that.
This is what we get for trying to.
That's right. They'll be cursing.
Well, the first time, I did it, that lady teared up.
I know.
She was so thankful.
Yep.
And
but you didn't give your name.
No, I just said, I said, have you paid for your gas? Let me help. I'm paying it forward.
Right. It was my idea. Give your name. Talk about the radio station. Tell them who you are.
And I'll never forget her response as long as I live. Huh? And then I panic too because suddenly I'm going, oh God, she thinks I'm a creep.
Yep. Who you been sleeping with? Who you been whoring with to get this $25? That's exactly what. That's what he's thinking now today.
You think the average person would kind of look around to say, am I on camera? Am I being TikToked? Am I being YouTubed?
Possibly. I think we're just so. Anytime you see someone coming up to you at a gas station, I think you automatically.
Somebody comes up to you now, you're
get defensive immediately.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. Look, we all have a personal zone. Yesterday, I told you I was at the grocery store, just a quick stop. But unfortunately, the scanner malfunctioned while I was there. I had maybe 2/3 of the way through my order, and the scanner stopped. So the young lady had to call over the manager who was doing the checkout. And as soon as I had gotten in line, I had more than the what's the express checkout, the self checkout.
Yeah.
So I went to a person.
Yeah.
Well, a young dullard, gets in line right behind me with one container of ice cream in his hand. One.
Hey.
And he is like I could feel him breathing. I could hear his breath.
He wanted to get around you to do that.
And I'm like, dude, there's self-checkout a foot away.
Go right there.
I was your register number one.
You can go right there.
The self-checkout is right there.
They have spaces.
For whatever reason, he decided to wait. And then the thing shuts down, so we have to wait for the manager to come over. And he's like, click, 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 click. This dude's ice cream is just melting in this lunkhead's hand.
Dullard.
He had one container of ice cream.
And I always, if that happens to me and I'm behind somebody, it's not their fault, but I blame them. If they're like, "Oh, I have a coupon or whatever," it's like it's not your fault.
No, they're allowed to use their coupon. But you're right.
Course,
you get upset with them.
God, this guy's got a coupon. And you're thinking, "What in the world?" But that guy, it's his own fault. He should have gone around and he should have just gone to the self checkout. Exactly. Well,
it was interesting too. By the way, I noticed, and I don't know if this is catching on at other groceries. Maybe I haven't noticed, but in the olden days, they would have to stop the process and get on the microphone. Manager to register one.
Right, yeah.
Now they're all walkie-talkie. They have little earpieces.
Oh, yeah.
And so she just said, Leon, I need you.
So not everybody has to hear it. Just that person has to hear it. Oh, well, that makes sense then. Yeah, maybe that's the way it's going now. Yesterday, I got $100 burning a hole in my pocket, too.
That's right. You've got $100 to pay for it yourself.
But you've been out a lot.
Yeah, I just forget. It's like every time I go out,
I'm so used to having hundreds.
I just forget that I have it there. And yesterday, I should have done it because I filled up at Costco. And there's a guy who works there, nice guy, and he's always just coming around talking to people. And sometimes in the heat, if it's cold, he's always out there. And he came by yesterday. Oh, actually, he said, "Hey, I seen you on TV." I was like, "Oh, thanks." He's like, "You missed your softie," and I was like, "Yeah." I do an erectile dysfunction commercial.
Yeah.
Actually a list of them
on a lot this weekend.
Right now, golf was on, and there's a golf theme to it. And he goes, "Yeah, you softy." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, this and that. Okay.
Keep it down.
Keep it down a little, And I said, I'm making conversations like, "You need to bring these gas prices down." And he's like, "I don't control the prices." I said, "Well, yeah,
I know. I was trying to make conversation. Okay.
Price gas is out of my control," he said. I said, "Oh, okay, yeah." I said, "You need to bring it down." Okay, that's all there was to it. And if I thought, I should just handed it to him. I should have just said,
"Here's for the work you." Here's for the work you do. He's out there with everyone angry at the gas prices.
That's right. And so I should just hand it to him or looked around for somebody else. As of now, I have not given away that $100 bills. I was challenged to do it by a P1 who sent the F word, FART, and a long letter, and then said, "Here's $100 for you to pay it forward." And you better believe I'm going to pay it forward, Jack. I'd like to find that same woman that you found.
I know. I was going to say, I hope your experience is as heartwarming as mine was.
I hope so.
Huh? I'm Bitchkey from the two guys named Chris, and I'm gonna.
You what? Get away from me! You what?
What?
Some pervert gave me $25 at the BP.
I think his junk was out.